Then, the great champions of future. To all of you who are present here and listening to me, I want you to give a big hand for yourself. I want a big hand for yourself. Give a big hand for yourself at the loudest voice. भगवान जगन्नाथଙ୍କ ଠାରେ ମୋର ସମ୍ମାନ ଅର୍ପଣ କରି then I hope all of you are comfortable in English and Hindi. Okay, if I will speak in English and Hindi, it's okay for all of you, I hope. So I will make the session more interactive. Hope all of you are okay with interactive session. Okay, all of you, I want participation. Okay, then how many of you are willing to become engineer? Raise your hand. Students, raise your hand. How many of you are willing to become engineers in life? Anybody? Okay. How many of you are willing to become doctor? Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doctor, MBBS. Okay. How many of you are willing to become lawyers or any other specialized course like chartered accountant? Okay. Then how many of you are willing to become administrator, IAS, OAS, government officers? Okay. Then how many of you are willing to become influencer? For all of your cooperation. Whatever I am going to tell you for next 10 to 15 minutes is going to change your life forever. So I want your complete attention, both parents as well as students, because whatever I am telling you, I am giving you the best knowledge of the great books which I have studied of great American authors. ମୁଁ जो अमेरिकन ऑथर्स रो बहुत गुड़िए बही पढ़ी से जिनसटा मु आपको दबाको चाहूँगी. So please listen in, because you do not have the time to read all the great books. I will summarize and give you the summary of the great book and what are the things which I learned as a psychologist. I am the postgraduate in organizational psychology, because in today's time everything is based on psychology. In our country, most of our parents commit a mistake unknowingly or knowingly, that we may fear ingrained in our son and daughter's mind. What the problem is? The fear, F-E-A-R. In psychology we call it as faulty evaluation of actual reality. Faulty evaluation of actual reality. What is the fear? Fear of failure. In many of the, you can say, the great people, I will give you a simple example of Abraham Lincoln. How many of you know Abraham Lincoln? Raise your hand. Okay. Abraham Lincoln, when he was a child, he was having a terrible childhood. He never took formal education. Whatever education he took in, you can say, self-education. Self-education, he educated himself. I would tell all of you to be self-educated, because the only education which will stay with you, all of you, is self-education. I personally, in the biggest example of self-education, whatever I have learned today and standing before all you great people and speaking, it is because of my self-education. My hunger for learning never stopped, and I wish it should never stop till my last breath on this earth. Why I am telling you? There is a famous story in Mahabharata. How many of you know Mahabharata? Okay, put down your hands. There is a story in which Ashwatthama, the son of Guru Dronacharya, the son of Guru Dronacharya, went to Dronacharya and asked a simple question to Dronacharya. He said to his father that I am your son, And I know that whatever Arjuna did, I also did the same thing. But why you consider Arjuna your best archer, the best archer ever? The best answer Dronacharya gave is the inspiration to all of you. That is, when I taught all of you equally, but it is only Arjuna who practiced it, and he got never satisfied with whatever I taught. I hope all of you got the point. He was never satisfied. Arjuna was never satisfied with even the best education provided by Dronacharya. He kept on practicing. He went to Lord Shiva and requested him to be his teacher. And he learned so many great things from him also. So I urge all of you to have that hunger of Arjuna. When in your student life, you shouldn't look here and there. You shouldn't look here and there. Your only thing is the eye of the fish. Eye of the fish is goal. Goal is very, very important. What goals you have set for yourself? As I was asking you, that many of you have not answered. How many of you are willing to become engineer? Good, raise your hand. Please raise your hand. How many of you know engineers? Okay. Doctor? Okay, there are quite few. Then you can say that any profession like chartered accountant, professor, anybody? Okay. Then administrator, IAS, OS, okay. Then sports person. How many of you are willing to become sports person? Okay, very good. Then how many of you are willing to become dancers, singers, influencers? Okay, very good. Then how many of you are willing to become entrepreneur? Okay, very good. 2, 3, 3. Okay. How many of you are willing to become investor? Investing. Okay, very good. 1. Why I am asking is this? Many of you might have seen the movie 3 Idiots. How many of you have seen the movie 3 Idiots? Okay. Then I would humbly request great parents sitting here that never to have the mentality of Farhan's father. Farhan's father was always telling Farhan that Kapoor Sahab kya kahenge? Kapoor Sahab kya kahenge? How many of you seen that movie? कपूर साहब क्या कहेंगे, यो आपका बेटा आईसीयू में पढ़ता है. ऐसे कंपैरिजन नहीं करने का. क्यों? When you are comparing, you are insulting the individual you are talking to. Your son and daughter has the capacity to reach to the sky, I am telling you. But you have made a limit by putting your own wish in order to show off in the society that मेरा बच्चा ICU में पढ़ता है और मेरे को वही चीज का प्राइड लेना है. Never to do that. Because if you will constantly, why I ask this particular question? Because I want you to give them the liberty to fail, liberty to do and choose themselves. And I would suggest all the students to have focus. The one word, when the Warren Buffett, how many of you know Warren Buffett? How many of you know Warren Buffett? Bill Gates, okay. The one thing what happened, one particular person asked Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, sir, define your success in one single word. Can you guess what was the single word they defined both the particular people's one word? The word was focus. Yes, focus. If you are focused, say for example, tomorrow you want to become the CBSE topper. Tomorrow you want to top in your school. Tomorrow you want to top the university. Then you should be single-mindedly focused about your goal. How to reach that? How I can achieve it? What are my mistakes? The person is very, very important. There is a famous saying by Bruce Lee. How many of you know Bruce Lee? Okay. Bruce Lee once said that I will not fear the person who has practiced 10,000 different type of kicks, but I will definitely fear the person who has practiced single shot 10,000 times. Can you imagine the impact? A single person who has practiced one kick 10,000 times will definitely clear it. You are getting my point? When tomorrow you will be going to appear IIT, appear CBSE, NEET exam, all these exams, you have to practice diligently. Try what are the weaknesses, try to find it out. What are my weaknesses? How I can improve? Who are the person who can improve? Help me. It is not about going to quota, especially Allen Institute or Physics Wala. You only see them in the Physics Wala and Allen Institute. But try to have an impact from your side. What does coaching institute do? They take an entrance examination. The moment you report there, they will take an entrance examination. And what they will do, they will find it out, this particular fellow, son or daughter of so and so, will be very much equivalent to getting selected. They will segregate through your marks and put you in different sections. And they will keep on telling you, if your son and daughter will be in third or fourth kind of a section, they will not be giving you that much of importance. But all those son and daughter who have outperformed in the entrance test, they will be giving the best possible teacher and guidance to son and daughter of this. I am telling you the harsh reality of quota. Quota Institute, where Allen Institute, and I am not against any kind of a coaching business. It is good for them, but I want to tell you to give you the bitter pill. Bitter pill is this: if your son and daughter are really from and having real good education and having the charm and the intelligence to crack IIT, to crack NEET examination, then send them. Wholeheartedly support them. But if you find that your son and daughter are not that much capable, but they are requesting you to send them to some good, you can say professional, say for example somebody is interested in cricket, send them. I know you people will be finding that why to spend so much on cricket. But I tell you that the world has expanded. Every single profession is having abundance. I am telling you abundance. Means you cannot imagine if you will send your son and daughter to, you can say engineering, they might not be able to perform that well. But if you will back them in dancing, singing or even cricket or sports, they can give you that kind of a fruit. Because our middle class, when I say middle class, I am including myself also in this particular category. I am not excluding myself and telling. Our middle class mentality is telling that no, we should send them to quota. But who knows? He can be the next Virat Kohli. He can be the next dancer, Michael Jackson. You never know. And in today's time, the economy has expanded. Every single profession is having abundance. If your son and daughter is having attitude, I would humbly request all the great parents sitting here to send them, to back them. It is your son and daughter. Don't put your, you can say, one kind of a prestige issue, just like Farhan's father did to Farhan. By putting his own, you can say, dream to make his son the engineer. I am telling you, never to do that. In our time, it was totally different. Today, internet is the biggest equalizer. Somebody is getting born in New York and somebody is getting born in Barampur, is having equality. Equality of what? Google and YouTube. How many of you know YouTube? Everybody? Okay. How many of you know Google? Okay. There is something called as blogging. Blogging, B-L-O-G-G-I-N-G. Blogging. How many of you know blogging? Okay. How many of you know Chat GPT? Okay. How many of you know AI, artificial intelligence? Okay, very good. How many of you know Mid-Journey? Okay. How many of you know can develop websites? How many of you know developing website? Okay, very good. How many of you know coding? Coding for app development. Okay, very good. See, why I am asking this? Because in future time, the future belongs to the trending, you can say this particular career. Trending careers is this. Trending career is this. AI, artificial intelligence, and mid-journey. How many of you know prompt engineering? Prompt engineering. Prompt engineering. Only 2 or 3. Okay. See, why I am asking this? The future belongs to this career. Because if you will force your son and daughter to the traditional line of doctor and engineer, by the way, I am nothing against any particular profession. I have full respect for each and every profession, and let me be very politically correct here. But I suggest that the future belongs to trending this kind of a career. Artificial intelligence. How many of you know Elon Musk? Elon Musk, okay, very good. You know, Elon Musk made his first company called Chip2 and sold it. How many of you know PayPal? Elon Musk made PayPal, made it a unicorn company. How many of you know what is unicorn? Unicorn is $1 billion in valuation. How many of you know Ritesh Agarwal? Okay, Oyo Room, the founder Ritesh Agarwal. He was born in Bisam Cuttack in Raigada district. Can you know? Can you imagine somebody born in not even Barampur, in Bisam Cuttack here in Raigada district, and going on to become the next unicorn like Oyo? I know many of you sitting here may be having that entrepreneurial mindset, because the future belongs to entrepreneurs. I am telling you, if you are forcing your son and daughter to go for traditional, you can say, career instead of the trending career which is currently going on, like this kind of a artificial intelligence and entrepreneurship, you are committing a grave mistake, because Indian economy is going to take a big leap. I am telling you, what India is today, that is China in 1978, when Deng Xiaoping was the president of China. When Deng Xiaoping was the president of China, they started to liberalize. They wanted all the big companies like Apple and Google to set up the company to manufacturing in China and do the production. Then after, India followed suit. Time has come for India and all your great students to make India great, not becoming a job seeker. Try to become a job giver. If you are having a job giver mentality, then not only you will secure for your own generation, but you will give an empire for your future generation. I am telling you a very big fact. Imagine the impactful journey of Dhirubhai Ambani. He started out from Gujarat, went to Mumbai, then there he started and made Reliance. Dhirubhai Ambani was having the concept of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is nothing very big thing. You can also do by doing your own bit. Try to see where is the problem. If you will find a solution, to the problem existing, then you can make a great business. I will give you a simple example. Say Facebook. How many of you know Facebook, Instagram? Okay, everybody knows. Do you know that Facebook started by a Harvard dropout, Mark Zuckerberg? Mark Zuckerberg was the Facebook founder. He was dropped out from the university. He dropped out from university because he thought that I want to change the world. How I will change the world? I will make an account in internet. Then after I will link my internet with all my friends in university. And that's how Facebook becomes such a more than $500 billion valuation. Current net worth of Facebook founder is $120 billion. Can you imagine? $120 billion. Then I will give you another example. Example is of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos was doing a job which was giving handsome salary, but he decided to quit the job, start up his own business. He started to do online book selling business, and from there he made Amazon the greatest retailer of all time. How many of you know Amazon shopping? Amazon shopping everybody is doing. So I urge all of you to think about the problem. What are the problems people are facing and how we can provide solution to the problem. If you can provide solution to the problem, automatically you will be awarded with abundance. I am telling you. I will give you another example. Apple founder, you know Steve Jobs. How many of you know Steve Jobs? Okay, very good. Apple founder, he founded the Apple, but Apple company hired him. Can you imagine? How can you get hired from the company you have founded? But without this great person, this Steve Jobs, it couldn't have become a great company. And right now, you know the biggest company in the world, that is $2 trillion. $2 trillion valuation. That is only one company, that is Apple. So I tell you, be passionate about something, to discover something and monetize it, and have an attitude of Thomas Alva Edison. How many of you know Thomas Alva Edison? Okay, Thomas Alva Edison. He was having 1093 patent. 1093 patent. Can you imagine a person having 1093 patent? How many of you know patent? Patent law. Patent is something like if you are having a patent, then nobody can utilize that patent without your permission or giving you the due fee which is deserved to you. He was having 1093 patent, and before discovering this, he was failed more than 1,000 times. More than 1,000 times. In our society is a punishing society. Indian society is a punishing society. Punishing means we do not want failure. But I urge your great parents and students, fail, commit mistake, make mistake early, but try to learn, but don't commit the same mistake again. Don't commit the same mistake again, and try to learn from the others' mistake. Others' mistake, how will you learn? You can do it Google search, you can do it YouTube search, and then after you can read all the great authors by American authors, how they overcome the problem, and how I can also do it. You can also do it. So, how many of you know? I will request all of you to participate. What is better, salaries or profit? What is better, salaries or profit? Can anybody say salary is better or profit is better? Many of you will think salary is better because we are trained in our brain that you have to achieve high score to get a job. Forget about that. You have to train your brain. No, I will become the next Elon Musk. How I will become the next Elon Musk? By discovering something. If you are having brain, don't be satisfied. Don't be satisfied by getting a simple job. Because if you will having a simple job, you will live below your potential. I am telling you. You will continuously live below your potential. If you want to live a self-actualized life, reaching up to your highest potential, then always think to create a difference in people's life. Always think to create a difference in people's life by your work, by your goods or service to the society. And thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity to speak, all of you. And I hope this particular event will go on, and I would suggest Sangram sir, if he, one simple suggestion, make a single period once in a week for student period, 1 hour only. Every single student of the class will get 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes, he will express about what he learned in the last week. If you can imbibe this particular period, it will be more helpful because students will give and perform. Say for example, I will give you a simple example that go 1,000 rupees I am giving you. How many of you can make it double? because we are not making a practical experience, and most of the MBA students cannot able to make the double by selling a particular thing on the roadside. Everybody will think, why I will sell it on the roadside? No. Keep your shame aside. If you want to have a growth mindset, try to learn how you can improve, how you can sell your goods and services. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. It is truly amazing, and I want all of you to achieve great heights in your life. And as I suggested and requested great parents to give the freedom that they deserve, the young generation, the sky is the only limit. Thank you very much. It is honor of my lifetime for addressing this great day. Thank you.